Share your stories about that guy in your group, or how to combat difficulties brought on by people like them. The guy at the local game store who used to accidentally smash people's Warhammer models? What? Break bits off and hide them, or flick bits of paint at them. He got banned for pouring a whole pot of moot green over some guy's custodes.
What?
When his knights got tabled.
Honestly, nah.
What? That's awful.
See, this is where this boy would have got battered.
So anyway, you start blasting.
Yeah, are you telling me, I'm telling you, now, this is like that boy that decided, you know what, there's some nice dice, let me just put them in the mouth. You filthy wee fuck.
Don't touch the shit. Unless you want to just have a look at it.
Are you actually looking battered here?
Because that's how you get a smack in the face, I'm telling you.
This is how you end up getting...
And the amount of money people put into Warhammer... Because
I don't imagine many people would put up with that.
No, because I know, from you having models, the amount of money put into them and the amount of effort put into painting them,
so much effort,
building them, and the amount of, just
time invested
and energy invested into them, and somebody comes away and does this?
Absolute man-child of sorts. I'm surprised he hasn't actually got battered.
I know.
Let's be serious.
The Spurg who used to bite Codexes and Rulebooks because he loved the texture.
Oh my god.
He sure wasn't a dog.
What are these people? No.
What game store do you go to?
I've never experienced anything close to this. Never.
The guy who always brought 500 points more than everyone else and never showed his army list. He played guard, and it was Russ's all the way down 4th edition.
How do you not notice? So let's be serious. Everyone knows whenever you, come on here. You've got an extra 500 points. What are you playing at? And also, is it not just common cards? See, anytime I played 40k, I haven't played 40k in a while now.
Some people do bring extra because they don't know what people brought.
But normally I would just bring a list with me.
Yeah.
And, it's always nice to go through your list with who you're playing against, because it means you can be like, oh, look at these models, because I always, I'm a snob, right? I like to play with painted models, okay, guys? Don't judge me. But I fucking like playing with painted models, and I do judge people that show up with just plastic grey shit. I do consider you subhuman. I'm sorry. This is going on too long. Let's just keep going. Fuck us.
The guy who brought unassembled models to the local game store and played with bases with unit names painted on the side. He'd bring up pics of Golden Demon winners and say, "This is what it'll look like when it's done."
No.
Never even cut the models off the spruce. Just go down and have a game and just slap the spruce on the table going, "Here's my army."
I'll tell you guys a funny one. So this was the first time I ever went to a 40k tournament, right? First time ever. I was quite excited, but I was very new and I didn't really know what to expect. And there was a guy, I wasn't playing with him, but he was 3 tables over, and I just remember him pulling out this multi-pack of Coke, Coke tins, and he used them as drop pods. But the worst thing was
Coca-Cola cans.
Yeah, cans, Coke cans as drop pods. But the worst thing is he started drinking them halfway through the game. Have any of you guys ever experienced anything this bad before? I don't know. I didn't really know. I didn't say anything at the time. I wasn't even playing against him, but it was out there, Have any of you guys ever experienced anything like that?
Fucker was retarded and wouldn't follow any goddamn plan we put into place. During an infiltration of an enemy nobles party, he walked up to the guest of honour and damn near broke his disguise by asking the host to hold his hand, which appears smaller than it is, due to the magic we used to disguise him. And then the party got invaded by a war host that we had no way to fight effectively. Instead of running away, he elected to run headlong into a maw of the nearest battle squad and was baffled that we weren't backing him up. When we told him in no uncertain terms to run as fast as your stupid Goliath legs will carry you. It's just one example of stupidity, but it's the most illustrative of why I find him endlessly frustrating.
What do you do with that?
I know.
Sometimes I think people sometimes spend too much time on the planning of plans in D&D instead of just going with it, because
that happened with us in the temple or the Doom of Horror or
Temple of Horrors,
Dungeon of Horrors or whatever
Temple
it was.
Of Horrors, where we're doing.
And because we were all so scared to go into like rooms at a time because they're like, we're going to get fucked up. We were all like standing in the corridor going, right, we'll do this, and eventually I just ran in and bashed things. And then I always got to fucking like poison or whatever it was.
Well, like we were very slowly taking one trap at a time, and I think it worked out quite nicely.
Yeah.
But like also, like guys, see when it comes to like planning to the 9th degree, just don't bother.
No.
I feel like it's a waste of a time a lot of the time. Like, you know, give yourself 5 minutes tops, because like, you know, finding out your DM's just going to work against you anyway and foil any plan you've got, because you're fucking organising in front of him. Jesus Christ. Let me just tell the enemy all my battle
he's sitting on the other side going, he's writing notes going, fuck with him like this.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so one of those ones. But like, guys, just, if your group comes with a plan, just follow the plan. Please.
Playing Old West Star Wars RPG. We are rebels escaping the Empire. On top of a building, that guy peeks over the edge to see if the Empire has shown up. Tell him there are 2 stormtroopers outside the front door. I whip my dick out and pee on them. GM goes along with it because retarded or something. Game dissolves into slapstick cartoon. Everyone had fun anyways. The only one who was annoyed by any of it was me. Now I'm that guy.
Look, maybe when it comes to that guy, maybe he isn't that guy. Maybe he's just in the wrong group.
Could be. Are you compensating for your own guy tendencies?
I fully embrace that I am that guy at this stage. I don't give a fuck at this point. Like, you know, like, what are you going to do with it? Deal with it, you know what I mean? Like, you know, what are you going to do? Seriously.
I had to pull a friend from the table and tell him he reeks of sweat once. He went bright red. Told him just to take a quick over-the-waist shower in the bathroom and I'll give him a clean t-shirt and deodorant. To my amazement, he did. Always came to sessions in pristine perfume condition from this moment on. That's good. That's a nice friend. That's nice. A friend.
Like, the problem is, I think I've just don't have the patience to sit with smelly people at this point in my life. I'm past that point of...
apart from yourself.
Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe I am that guy. Shit. I don't smell that bad, Megan. I'm pretty good. I'm not bad for it, like, you know. But you know how it is. I think I'm just past that point of caring about, like, you know, I would be very mean if it's like, look, mate, just, you know, do it in a discreet manner and it's cool. You know what I mean?
As long as it's not in, like, front of everybody going, mate, you stink, like, from across the room.
I know. Like, put it like this. For me, I used to work a very manual job, you know, and if you're walking about all day, it's hot, you know, you're in a busy environment. Like, you know, it's used to be finished by the end of the day. If you don't smell a wee bit by the end of that day, you probably haven't been working hard enough anyway.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of used to that mindset, like, you know, and most of the people I'd be working with.
Swamp ass.
Yeah, pretty much. But, you know, it's one of those ones, like, you know, look, we all fucking have to deal with it. Like, you know, just try to be a decent human being, would you?
Yeah. As a player, asked for every source unimaginable. If he couldn't get away with something, he cheated. If he got caught cheating, he threw a fit and blamed the GM for not allowing him to do whatever.
Oh, God.
Treated other belongings like fucking crap. Breaking dice and minis that didn't belong to him. Oh,
how do you break dice?
How do you break dice? They're fucking strunk.
How the fuck do you... What, does he have a hydraulic press?
Welcome to my hydraulic press channel.
Seriously, how do you break dice?
As GM, allowed even less than the first book, core, you name it. If something was remotely useful, he banned it on the spot. Changed goalposts, successes, DCs, you name it, constantly to the point you didn't know your capabilities as a PC and player. Could I walk down the staircase? Maybe not. I'm capable of drinking water from this glass? 2 scenes ago I could, but nothing tells me I can now. Do I know how to breathe on my own?
Oh no.
Outright lied about what we saw, or heard, etc. And when caught, he went with, unreliable narrator, but you're too peasant to know of such amazing truth. Okay. He's one of our player/GM's best friend, and while he's amazing in both, that guy is fucking cancer and always got, past tense, invited. At least it's past tense.
Yeah, exactly.
I left the group on good terms, telling them I wasn't having fun with the other player, and before making people decide, I preferred to move on. Fast forward a year and a half, now they're in my group and that player is nowhere to be seen. According to them, well, eventually we realised he was awful. Happy ending.
Yeah, well, that's good.
Good.
You know, like, you know, this is the thing that I've got when it comes to all these stories. I just don't have the time. Like, you know, see, whenever I have, like, I dedicate a portion to my week to sit down with people that I enjoy, to have a wee game, and I have a bit of fun. You know what I mean?
You want, that's the main goal here.
Like,
you want to have fun.
It's a bit of fun,
and if you're in a group with somebody who you just can't stand, why be there?
I just don't.
Why come back every week?
I just don't have the patience for this type of mentality.
Because you're not in the position to tell them to get out.
Yeah, so exactly. It's either, unless you're the DM. Unless you're the DM, I think.
But if you're a player, you're not. So I would just leave and find another group.
Yeah, like, you know, if maybe you could be like, get, you know, what do you call it? Do a vibe check? You know what I mean?
Oh God, getting in with the kids. Getting mad when an enemy spellcaster teleports away their next turn after taking 76 damage from something they can't even see. Raging and declaring their characters useless after rolling 2 2s on attack rolls. Complaining the dungeon is too small for their huge size animal companion, even though the average room is the size of a high school gymnasium. What animal companion do you have? Spending $20 on the latest legendary Magic the Gathering pushed mythic rare creature, oh god, and then getting incredibly salty when it gets doombladed.
I'm sorry.
I know what that fucking means.
I have never played Magic the Gathering.
And I never will.
I'm not really into I'm not into card games, to be honest with you.
Apart from Yu-Gi-Oh!
we did go through a phase of trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh! But which is funny because we laugh at anime all the time, but, like, I don't care.
I love a bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! mate.
Yu-Gi-Oh! was good, like.
That guy who cripples a female villain NPC for life and keeps her as prisoner.
Wait, what do you mean, that guy?
And keeps her as prisoner instead of just killing her. That guy who won't shut up about why heroin should be legalized during the session.
Oh my god.
And makes his character an in-game heroin addict. Oh god.
That sounds like this.
Fuck you, Liz. That guy who always tries to use stealth, even when running through the desert in the open.
Me. Literally me. I can't even argue with that.
Yeah, that is you.
Can I hide behind this bush?
It's you, Hercules.
I don't even feel bad. Like, you know, like, you got to at least ask.
Yeah.
You don't try, you don't know, you know?
That guy who constantly asks what challenge rating the monsters are.
Oh, that does my deck in.
Just leave it. That guy who leaves the table mid-combat to get his girlfriend McDonald's. No, he'd doing a solid. That guy who tries to summon rhinoceros over
Rhinoceros? Not the rhinocerinos! Not the heckin' rhinocerinos!
Rhinoceros.
Right, okay, we got rhinos, yeah.
Over the enemy's head for 55d6 damage due to broken falling object rules, despite being told repeatedly it doesn't work in the rules.
But that does sound like a bit of fun. At least he tried.
Let him try.
At least let him try, you know?
That guy who gets mad and accuses the DM of trying to kill the group when 2 party members are reduced to 1 HP for the first time in the campaign.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But people... You need to expect that whenever you're playing.
Like, okay.
Not that the DM, whenever the DM goes out and it's like DM versus player, don't like that.
No, fuck, I can't be doing
that. But if you're in like an intense battle, always go in expecting
someone could go down, or everyone could go down,
yeah.
or if you really feel like it, just gone away.
Yeah,
like just gone away.
Nothing's telling you that you can't go.
Yeah, like, you know, that's why you should always play a swashbuckling rogue, because that means you can just gone away.
You can disengage whenever you want. I fucking hate that.
I'm just gonna go in here. I'm gonna go stab.
And then I'm gonna go run and hide behind this rock. I'm stuck like right in front of this fucking massive base by myself.
Every turn. But yeah, you know how it is, guys.
Hey guys, do you like models in your tabletop role-playing games? 'Cause we do too. Do you like having big bitty waifus on your table? 'Cause we do too. We got human biddies, we got lizard biddies, we got orc biddies, oni biddies, cat bussies. We've got everything you want at neckbeardia.co.uk.
Check the links down below, it helps us out a lot.
Sorry for interrupting the video, let's get on with the story. Trip to Games Workshop headquarters in Nottingham. Myself, fiancé and a buddy. Casual 40k players. Myself and buddy are more into the game. Fiancé plays odd games but is more along for the day out. Only I have experience of grognards and that guys who can be found at these events. Buddy and fiancé have never been to this kind of venue before. We are all casual players. planning on maybe a couple of low-point games, some retail therapy, and bumming around the museum. We get there, and I, like a fucking idiot, go to get drinks, leaving Buddy and fiancé alone with the horde. The horde, I love it. While I was away, some grognard and his daughter turned up one table over from us. She was maybe 11, seemed like a good kid, and he was lamenting that, oh, woe is me, no one will have a game with my daughter.
Cringe. Honestly, there's nothing worse than fake cringe.
I know. Fiancé isn't really there to play 40k, but is trying to be a good guy. Neither he nor Buddy recognised what red flags there were, and being British, we're too polite to say no.
Yeah.
No. Fiancé agrees to a game. Myself and Buddy are setting up our own skirmish, so don't notice anything odd. Maybe it'll be okay. Until whoomp, whoomp,
Whoomp.
whoomp. That guy deploys a tank the size of a fucking boogie board.
One of those Forge World tanks, aye.
I think it was an Astraeus. That was his army, and his daughter had some Marines. 3,000 points total versus 1,500 of Dark Eldar. But the Dark Eldar only had to survive with units in the middle of the board to win. So Fiancé has half the points, with the most fragile army in the game against a brand new Codex and a super heavy that nothing on his list can do so much as a scratch.
Mate, you clearly are not bringing enough Dark Lances. I'm sorry, right? If you don't, you need more Dark Lances. You can never go wrong with having more Dark Lances, ever.
Again, we are casual players. We'd never even seen that kind of tank before, much less know how to deal with it.
Dark Lances. More Dark Lances. I'm telling you, trust me on this. You just need a lot of Dark Lances.
Somebody have a counter on how many times Jim says Dark Lances.
It's only 3 times in the space of 30 seconds, Megan. It's not that bad.
Fiancé is too nice to say no or call bullshit. He's a nice guy and a teacher as his day job. He really doesn't want to upset the kid and is willing to tank what looks like a short game to keep her happy.
Yeah, like I wouldn't be that upset about that.
No,
like,
especially if it was the kid, but fine rightly, it's more the dad.
The dad's put stroking his ego, that's exactly what it is.
He's been told to take the kid out for the day. He's been told to take the kid out for the day, and he just fucking leaves her sitting in the corner making her think that she's...
Dad, I don't even like fucking 40k! Shut the fuck up, you will enjoy 40k.
That guy, you're my gene seed, you will enjoy it! That guy proceeds to play, and play. That guy had first turn, and the Dark Eldar were predictably wilting under overwhelming firepower. I will admit to being somewhat distracted, playing a short game while chatting. 1,000 point skirmish gets mostly done, and Fiancé pipes up. Oh, I've not had a turn yet. How the fuck that guy took so damn long, I will never know.
Oh no, I've come across a lot of people that spend a minimum 45 minutes on turn one.
Yeah.
On turn one, it's like, mate, guys, come on, hurry up. The worst is when it comes to D&D though. See, role-playing games, mate, you've only got 2 actions. Come on here. There's not that much. There's not that much you can do. You know what I mean?
How the fuck that guy took so damn long, I will never know. But it was masturbatory as fuck, and pretty much wrecked Fiancé's morning. That guy wasn't even letting his kid play so much as doing it all himself. We rescued Fiancé and pissed off for an early lunch. Base Magic the Gathering players in the lunchroom nicked our spare chair, at my request, so Grognard couldn't sit with us. Thanks, whoever you were. Food, stint round museum, got Fiancé a nice lunch, and Buddy felt so bad he actually bought him a Void Raven.
I like Void Ravens. They're got really nice model to paint.
Me trying to pronounce all these fucking 40k things. Buddy's fucking loaded. Coming back in the afternoon, and the grog is now grumbling and playing against his own daughter. Once again, daughter was maybe 11 years old, tops, probably less. We figured, well, whatever, if she's into it, good for her. She was not into it.
Oh my god, you knew that was going to be the case.
Don't. Grog got angry and started chiding her for not paying attention, messing up rules and such. At this point, it had been quite a long day for a kid, and she clearly didn't want to be there. Poor kid was probably just getting tired. Like I said, a whole day of 40k is a lot for me, never mind a little child. We packed up and hightailed it out of there. Grog is still giving the, oh, what was me? Won't someone give my daughter a game? Bullshit when we leave.
That's sad, be honest with you.
Imagine having
that's actually, that's, I don't know why. I don't know why. I just find that a very, very sad predicament to be in.
I know.
I just, no.
Oh, Oh.
I don't really have much words to put on that. I'm sorry, guys.
Like, I'd love to introduce a child to
I
40, like not.
I think
the
40k is
just
not
the
bad.
tabletop role playing games in general.
Yeah.
But there's a way to do it.
Yeah.
I'm not just forcing them and go, you play!
You play with us now! You know what I mean?
Especially not taking them to like a fucking tournament.
It's not a tournament. They've got
Or whatever it is.
They've got the big, huge hall. So they've got really lovely scenery. I've seen photos of it. Never been, of course.
And starting off, with a 3,000 point game for a little kid.
It's too much.
Far too much.
Too much. Like, I personally,
too much.
I actually enjoy smaller games. I'm going to be one of those people. I've came across this a lot, where a lot of people are like, no, I refuse to play minimum 2,000 points. Like, I'm sorry, but I think you can actually have a lot of fun with a 500 point game or a 1,000 point game. I don't know. I think having a lot of restrictions in really makes you have to list like how to build the army and put it together.
It takes so long as well. By the time you're like not even halfway through it, your brain is fried.
Oh yeah, I get that.
I remember you coming back from the Wargame Centre and you came back and you were like, my head is just mush.
Yeah, because it is a lot. Like, you're doing a lot of number crunching, a lot of thinking, and I'm not a very social person as is. Yeah. So like, for me, it's quite a bit
tiring.
It is. It takes it out of you. I don't know. Be honest with you guys, this is kind of sad. Be honest with you. I just feel bad for the wee girl.
Yeah.
But like, we're just gonna end it there, will we? Will we end it here?
Yeah, we'll end it here.
We'll end it here. So there's plenty more on this thread, and we'll probably come back and
we could come back. Like, it's fucking, it's so big.
We spend more time rambling. I'm sorry, to be honest with you. I'm hungover sitting from last night. Alright, I'm not
Happy
that bad.
New Year.
Yeah. I didn't drink too much, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But definitely feeling fragile
I hope
today.
you all had a good time last night for whatever you were able to do.
Yeah, we sat, had a wee drink, and played Call of Duty. So we did because we're normies.
Because we're normies and boomers, so we play COD.
Yeah, okay. But anyway, like, as always, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Remember, check out the models; it really does help us out a lot.
Hit subscribe as well. Hit the bell.
You know all the stuff. Like, we're like it's
we ramble. It's 2021, guys.
It's 2021, guys. Everyone knows YouTuber. I'll suck your dick if you subscribe, though.
Right. See you in the next video.
See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.